Hi there and welcome to another session of business studies with me Vishwanath sir for the 11th standard. When we last left off on Friday, we did small business and we did those government institutions and institutions which provided support to the micro, small and medium enterprises. And the one which we did was National Small Industries Corporation, NSIC. Today we shall continue with the other institutions and make ourselves more knowledgeable with what each of these institutions do for the businesses. Okay, I come directly to the second institution, and the second institution is the District Industries Centers, that's known as the DICs. The District Industry Centers program was launched in May 1978. It provided an integrated administrative framework at the district level with an aim to, number one, to understand the problems of industrialization and provide their solutions, to prepare the business reports, arrange credit and resources like raw materials, labor, help in selecting the most suitable scheme, and any services as required by the running and the managing of rural industries. So what do? They basically see that, they understand what problems go on in industrialization and they provide solutions for that. And before that, any business which wants to grow, any business which wants to develop, they arrange the business reports, they see to it that credit is also arranged, they will give them the sources by which the credit is arranged, also by way the raw materials is also got to them, and the other services which is required for running these small businesses in the rural centers. Also, they provide services and support to the entrepreneurs for setting up small and village industries, and also implement the state government promotional and development projects for the small scale industries. There are many projects, there are many schemes which the farmers are basically, or the people in the village, in the rural areas are unaware of. So it becomes very imperative, it becomes very necessary that they be guided, and the DICs are one such institution who will guide them in the proper manner. Okay, from the DICs I go to the National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development, that is NABARD, NABARD. It was established by the Government of India in 1982 as a development bank. What does it do? It performs the following functions. It facilitates credit flow for the promotion and development of agriculture, integrated rural development. It also offers counseling and consultancy services. It also organizes training and development program for rural entrepreneurs. It monitors and formulates the rehabilitation schemes. It prepares annual rural credit plans for all the districts in the country. It also promotes research in the field of rural banking, agriculture and rural development. Also, it functions as a regulatory authority, supervising, monitoring and guiding these cooperative banks and rural regional agricultural banks. Okay, so these regional rural banks are also guided by the NABARD. It also supports the state government in the creation of infrastructure. So going through NABARD, that is the National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development, it was established by the Government of India in 1982. It started off as a development bank, but then it went on to perform many other functions. First of all, it facilitates credit flow for the promotion and development of agriculture and integrated rural development. It also offers counseling and consultancy services. It organizes training and development program for the rural entrepreneurs. It monitors and formulates rehabilitation schemes. It also prepares the annual rural credit plans for all the districts in the country. It promotes the research in the field of rural banking, agricultural and rural development. Okay, also it performs as a regulatory authority, supervising, monitoring and guiding the cooperative banks and the rural regional banks. It also supports the state government in the creation of infrastructure. So this is NABARD for you, the National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development. From here, I go a little bit further to the next institution, which is known as a SIDB, that is a Small Industries Development Bank of India. Small Industries Development Bank of India. It was established by the IDBI, that is the Industrial Development Bank of India, through the Act of the Parliament in 1990. So let's understand what is the main function of SIDB. It is working as a refinancing agency to banks and financial institutions to provide credit to small industries, because these small industries are the ones who are not looked after and they require some dedicated help, and SIDB becomes a very important organ here. It also provides direct and indirect financial assistance to the small industries under different schemes. It coordinates the functions of the other institutions performing the similar functions. It also lends microfinancial institutions for capacity building and lending. So it gives support to various organizations. So just repeating about SIDB, that is the Small Industries Development Bank of India. It was established as a whole owned subsidiary by the Industrial Development Bank of India in 1990 through the Act of the Parliament. What are the main functions of SIDB? It works as a refinancing agency to the banks and financial institutions providing credit to small industries. It also provides direct and indirect financial assistance to small industries under different schemes. It coordinates the functions of the other industries performing similar functions, and it also supports the micro financial institutions for the capacity building and lending. Okay, we talk about a word called the Credit Grant Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises. This institution provides guarantee to bank for the collateral free loans extended to the small and medium enterprises. Okay, then we have the Small Medium Enterprises Rating Agency, which provides a composite rating of small and medium enterprises. Okay, from here we go to the next institution, which is known as a Rural Small Development Center, RSBDC, Rural Small Business Development Center. It was set up by the World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises and is sponsored by the NABARD. It works for the benefit of socially and economically disadvantaged individuals and groups. It provides for management and technical services to the current and the prospective employees and some of the small entrepreneurs in the rural areas. It also organizes programs on rural entrepreneurships, workshops on skill upgradation, provides mobile clinics and trainers for training programs, holds counseling camps in villages, and also it provides training for rural unemployed youth and women in several trades, for example food processing, soft toy processing, making ready-made garments, candle making, incense stick making, that is your agarbatti, two-wheeler repairing and servicing, vermicomposting and non-conventional building materials. Okay, so just repeating, Rural Small Business Development Center, that is a RSBDC. It was set up by the World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises and it is sponsored by the NABARD. It works solely for the benefit of the socially and economically disadvantaged sections of the society, individuals and groups. It provides management and technical support to the current and the prospective micro and small entrepreneurs in the rural areas. It organizes programs on rural entrepreneurship, workshops on skill upgradation, mobile clinics and trainers program, and holds counseling camps in the villages. It provides training to rural unemployed youth and women in several trades for food processing, soft toy making, ready-made garments, candle making, license stick and incense stick, two-wheeler repairing, servicing, vermicomposting and non-conventional building materials. Okay, advising you to go through each of these institutions and centers where you will have a better understanding about what they do. Thank you so much. This is Vishwanath Sir signing off.